we went too far with the pendulum and said everybody's remote, and then the people have said, hey, I want to come on. And so we were going to lose people, just the opposite. I'm sitting there saying, hey, you've got to give remote, you're going to lose people. Well, if you're totally remote, you're going to lose people if you don't have some place for them to collaborate as well. So there's the arrow needs to be right in the middle, I'll say.
In terms of that training, mentoring, and even especially younger candidates, how is that being treated?
Well, a couple of things. One, on the training topic, what we're doing going forward, not today, but our plan going forward is everything we do in training will also video. So there'll be an option for the people that weren't able to get there, or that maybe that were in the remote environment. So duplicate training with that. The other thing, and Sarajit referred to that, is that we have in-person events where you have to come in person if you can. So if everybody, that you can't hide from the remote, because some people, you don't want them to be hermits, right? So I agree with that. And the add-on for what we try to do is those that are remote, totally remote, maybe in a different city that can't make those events, we encourage all the remote workers to have a separate event. We give them a budget, and so if we have a happy hour in person where everybody local is supposed to be there, those that are remote can have a Grubhub, and we give them so they can have food delivered, and they have a virtual event, so that they still feel part of the group even though they can't be there. And then our plan is to have twice a year, everybody is in person, remote, no matter where they are, bring them in to Dallas, so that we do at least get some face time, because I agree, you've got to have some face time.
Absolutely. Anything different or extra that you need to do for some of your younger recruiters, people that might need extra hand-holding or mentoring?
I just got to be careful with how I say this. My personal view is that the workforce sub 30 years old, maybe this job is in their first couple out of school or entering the workforce, they tend to like and need more time in the office. They like the collaboration more than the older workforce. I'm going to be careful I say that, but it's just what I've seen. And so that was one of the reasons that we got the office space, because we went too far with the pendulum and said everybody's remote, and then the people have said, hey, I want to come on. And so we were going to lose people, just the opposite. I'm sitting there saying, hey, you've got to give remote, you're going to lose people. Well, if you're totally remote, you're going to lose people if you don't have some place for them to collaborate as well. So the arrow needs to be right in the middle, I'll say.
Yeah, and listening, right?
Yes.
Listening to what people want.
Yeah, and that's another thing we do, is a lot of assessments so that people can get a chance to get a voice. Anonymous, use SurveyMonkey, something easy like that, just so people can respond and tell you what they want.